When you analyze business data, you will often need to select a subset of a larger collection of items. When the order matters, you are dealing with what are called permutation. As an example, let's assume that you have 8 individuals who have offered to speak at a company event, but you can only choose 3. If the order those individuals speak in matters, then you're dealing with a permutation. And again, the order of these speakers matters. So instead of having 1, 2, 3, if you have the speaker set up as 2, 3, 1, then you are dealing with a different permutation. And once again, order matters. One question you can ask about permutations without duplication is how many unique orders are possible when choosing 3 out of 8 people with no repeats. I'll switch over to Excel and show you how to set up this type of problem in your workbook. I've switched over to Excel and I have opened the sample file for this movie. That is 0604 Permutations Without Duplication, and you can find that in the Chapter 6 folder of the Exercise Files collection. You can see this is a fairly straightforward worksheet, and in cells B3 and B4, I have the values that I need. So in B3, I have the number of available speakers, and in cell B4, I have the number of open speaking slots. If I want to count the number of unique orders without duplication, that is my permutation, I can go to cell B6, type an equal sign, and the function is PERMUT, which is short for permutation. So I'll press tab, and the number of available speakers is in cell B3. So I'll type that cell reference, then a comma, and the number chosen, the number of open speaking slots, is in B4. Type a right parentheses and enter. And I see that there are actually quite a few orders that are possible, 336. If I were to increase the number of available speakers, then that number would increase even more. So in cell B3, let's say that I go up to 10, which is only an increase of 2, we go from 336 to 720. So that is quite an increase. If I change the value in B4, the number of speaking slots, to 5, we go from 720 up to over 30,000. So as you can see, even at fairly small numbers, such as 10 available speakers and 5 open speaking slots, the number of permutations without duplication gets very large very fast.